hit it. Close the door, please. Thank you. Are any of these lights supposed to be on? No, we're good.
Cut us out by 4:25.
We are live on YouTube.
Hey,
Hello.
welcome. We are going live in all the places. Bear with us. Thank you.
And we are live on Facebook.
Oh, hello, Facebook.
Hello, Facebook.
Facebook? I don't know why. I don't know why I said that, but here we are. David put a button on
IG.
his and on IG. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Hello, everyone.
David
Welcome.
put a rivet on his pants seconds before this live stream so that he could show off
So that I could
some
wear
new
pants. Yes.
because it's very, very
Oh.
hot.
We forgot
Here.
this whole thing.
It's like 100 degrees here today, so.
So we're wearing shorts, but
But nobody looks cool in shorts, unfortunately. So like,
well, not with a cloak for sure.
No, shorts and cloak is a no. It's a fashion no.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So we're told.
this is absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Here we are. So we're kicking off our first day of auctions. I'm going to take the hood off so that I
Don't pass out.
Don't pass out. Yeah.
It's good call.
Um,
We are doing 3 charity live stream auctions this week. Today, tomorrow, the next day.
yes.
And each one is for a rainbow-themed Pride product that will benefit, 100% of the profits will benefit the Trevor Project, which, if you haven't heard of it, is a help hotline for LGBTQA plus youth.
It's incredibly
yeah,
important.
so important, especially
becomes more and more important.
Yeah, when the leadership in your country says that you don't count or don't matter, it's particularly damaging, especially when you're like 14 and trying to figure it out. Yeah, it's hard enough to be 14. You don't also need to be like,
Told you're invalid.
yeah,
And,
at every stage.
yes.
Yeah.
So there are 3 auctions, each for a specific product which has been custom made for this event.
Today's auction,
Today's auction is for
this
a much
stealthy-
more subtle than these
Yes.
capes rainbow-themed operator system, which was all made by Emily, our resident bag manufacturer.
She is awesome. So the quality is like really is as exceptional because she made
Before
it.
she worked here, she spent years working in a bag factory. So she has a lot of experience in putting these together.
Yeah.
She made our samples. We tested everything based on our samples. So this is probably the best made operator system that's going out to the public. And
At the moment, yes.
yes.
And the current bid for this bad boy is $410, and it's a $10 increment. So we hope that you will bid, even if you bid and it doesn't go your way. We appreciate your support and being participating.
The entire amount for each of these bids will go to the Trevor Project. It's not a portion. It's not a part of our profits or anything like that. It's the entire amount. This is purely for the benefit of the community, and it is something that we really we care deeply about and we wanted to do.
Yeah.
On top of that, we're also doing a 10%. Is that still happening?
We are doing a 10% of our Unifit collection. So
Yes.
if you had your eye on an AH4 Storm, or an AH4, or really anything in our Unifit sorted tab, then we will give 10% of all those sales in the month of June to the Trevor Project. That's what we can manage at this time. Yeah.
We figured, obviously, we should wear these. These are going to go up
The
tomorrow
next
and Wednesday.
2 days, yes.
And they're very showy and fun.
And they're great. Yeah, it's fun.
This feels incredible. Doesn't
You're
it feel awesome?
It does. The satiny liner is rather lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to make the gayest cape we could come up with. That was my words, and I'll die on that hill.
But it's also still Volante. The outside is still all black. But that interior definitely has
Some pop.
some pop.
You could decorate it. You could
You could do anything with this. I mean, it's awesome.
yeah.
You
Super fun.
have this nice rainbow around your entire face when you're wearing the hood. It's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. We don't always get to see the samples until we are wearing them, as you can probably tell.
We came up with the ideas, but then
That's true.
You know.
So the operator system. Tell the people who don't know what the operator system, why they should like it.
The operator system, we launched the Kickstarter was it 2021?
Yeah.
Yes. This is our modular bag system. This has, this comes with all the parts.
It's a full stack.
It's a full stack. So it comes with a larger bag, which is this one, which has a laptop pocket. It has a zipper here, so you can really get in there very nicely.
Pen pockets.
Pen pockets, all, you know, the amenities inside. It comes with stealth bags, which can be worn without, with just the frame, the backpack frame. These go sort of under the arm like that.
I forgot about this pocket. I love all the little pockets. I'm a pocket fiend.
It comes with a cash bag, which is currently attached to the exterior of the operator bag, but this can also be removed, and it's got belt loops, so you can run it through anywhere that you have a belt.
Yes, there's also a strap that I think is in here, or here it's in the side, so you can wear it, or just,
This is very hard to walk through while holding it.
Yeah, or just this pivot.
Yes.
On your leg strap situation. And this is the only one that will ever be made like this ever. So it's truly
probably?
unique. Ever, probably. No, it's ever.
Yeah.
So, yes,
Someone
questions?
just had a question. Any updates to this operator stack versus the original?
Good question.
No, this is the original design. It uses all the original hardware. It does, I mean, it has some advancements in that we took into account the construction sort of shortcomings of the original set.
So it is slightly improved from the original?
It's improved from that in that way where we, we made sure that everything was extra secure and everything was well made, and we
bar tacked a few things. They were well made in the past too, but there were some fabric issues.
Yeah, we put extra lining pieces so that everything is nice and protected.
Can you hold this?
I'm going to put these in there and then I'll...
Yeah. So I don't know, it's easy to tell in the photograph, but there is rainbow stitching.
It may not. Does it get out of focus?
Ooh.
No, it's looking pretty good.
But so it's kind of it will be our subtlest Pride Month product by a large margin. Yeah.
But it's really, I mean, it's awesome. Like every single stitch is using all the tacks on the webbing and stuff all uses the rainbow stitching. So you end up with this, it's just all over the place in a really fun way.
It's fun. Agreed.
Someone asked, can you give an official name for the Gay Doom Coat? The Dr. Gay perhaps, or the Fabulous Four Coat?
I don't want to come up with one on the spot.
Because we are taking suggestions. Thank you.
We'll take some suggestions, and when we auction this, we'll come up with a final name for it.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes, agreed. Yes. So if you're just joining us, this week we're doing a live stream for the next 3 days. Our auctions will start at 2 o'clock, and our live streams will be at 4. And that way you can sort of see the products. These are them if you're just joining us now. And we are giving all of the proceeds from the auction to the Trevor Project. The Trevor Project is a help sort of hotline for LGBTQA plus kids who are probably having a hard time. And there's so many fires to put out at the moment. It's like a pretty intense moment in American history. And so we've decided to be fairly focused and just say, this is something we can do. This is something we really care about. These people matter. And sort of maybe shine a small light. We're really grateful to be partnered up with Erika Ishii, who's the voice actor for and the mocap actor for the Ghost of Yotai, as well as a lot of other cool voice work she's done. And she's, in the queer community and an awesome advocate for being who you are, even if it is weirder than people are comfortable with. And we're super grateful to partner with her for this. Does she go by? Do they go by them?
I think so.
I've heard both ways, so we will go by them.
Not when we met them, for sure. Great.
So they are an awesome advocate for this community, and we're grateful to work with them.
Yeah. I feel like this cloak speaks for itself. These products are super fun.
Yes. If you care about this cause, we would love your like, share, subscribe. Even if it's you send the bid over to somebody, or you send the auction over to somebody who you think might be interested or might be motivated for this cause, we would super appreciate it. Yeah. It's just something we're trying to do to raise our flags.
To do what we can, to do our part.
To do our piece. This is our platform to try and say what we think matters. And I think the last time we did this stream, we kind of got bombed by some really aggressive commenters. So we were a little bit more cautious about how we named this stream. We said, instead of saying Pride, we said, auction for the Trevor Project. And it just goes to show how much rage,
how hostile the environment is.
How much rage there is out there for this group of people who are not doing anything to anyone, but trying to be their authentic selves. That's a big deal, and not one to take lightly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have literally nothing to add. You've said it all.
So while we may be making fun with our gay capes, we are also
fully aware of the gravity of the situation.
Of how harsh the landscape is at the moment. And even as a company, being kind of bombarded with such negativity is kind of shocking. Mm-hmm. And I can only imagine what it's like to walk home in a neighborhood where you're not feeling super safe. Yeah. We are unbelievably lucky to be reasonably secure in our homes and neighborhoods, and that's not true for everybody.
Yes. So this is our way of saying we love you.
Yeah.
And for doing what we can.
You count out there. We would love to raise some money for the Trevor Project. If you don't have much and you want to just put in a little bit, we're also doing scratch tickets. Those are $15. We're giving away mugs. We're giving away play mats. We're giving away small percentage discounts. We sort of say the value is guaranteed to be about $20 minimum. There are some that are much bigger, and a few people have had problems with the scratchability. If you scratch if you scratch the shit out of it, we can issue you a new card, but try not to just don't Wolverine it. Yes. Just scratch the stuff off.
Just take the top layer.
The top layer. You don't need to no paint thinner. It's not required. Yeah.
If we do this again, we'll shop some different options.
Yeah, this was quickly available and not extremely expensive because we are trying to raise money to give away money. So we are not. We were not trying to invest in the highest quality scratch tickets that we could find. We were looking for fast and practical. But we say they're worth $20 because the items that we're giving away are in that range. So about that much. So it's a $5 savings if you think of it that way. We would love to give you something to support the Trevor Project. You can always go and give the Trevor Project money. That's always a good option.
Yeah. Direct donations
are
perfectly acceptable.
If you don't want to mess with it, you can do a direct donation. That's also totally fine. Yeah. Why does authenticity and being yourself matter?
To us?
Yeah, to Volante Design. To this clothing company.
Why is this relevant to us?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the entire sort of premise of why I started making clothing in the first place was to make clothing that felt like me.
Yeah.
I'm not queer. I am pretty cis, pretty straight. I have all of this. But that doesn't mean that I don't identify or relate to that feeling of being out of place. Yeah. And I've always felt like wearing what feels authentic to yourself is one of the easiest ways to feel true. I mean, it's the same. That's the same word. Those are synonymous.
Yeah, no, but I think we got into this game because it wasn't always easy to be part of a community or to be seen. And I think that's what clothing at its best does, is it helps you show up for how you want to be known, or helps you be. So we often talk about people seeing themselves in a new light when they put on a piece of clothing that really works for them. And that's such an important experience, and one that we hope that people can get in other spaces. And we're not claiming to be the answer to any. Yes, a question. Thank you.
So off topic, but what does David think about Claire Obscure? Any chance you'll pursue that license?
It's very pretty.
I think it's incredible. I think they did an incredible job with the game. I haven't gotten a chance to actually get into it, to dig into the game, but from the moment I saw it, I thought it was one of the most interesting new games to come out. And the totally honest answer is probably not. Even
Is
though
that the Korean?
no, that's the French one with all the cool
Oh, yes. The
RPG
Belle
plus.
Epoque, like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's incredible. I would love to. It for a couple of reasons it's difficult for us, but working with them, the timing is just probably a little wrong.
Yeah. Usually we try and
yeah.
catch things as they are coming out, if we can.
So we sort of missed that boat, which is not to say that it's not one of the most successful games of the year.
It's cool.
But there's so much that goes into getting timing right on something like this, and for us, with our current bandwidth and what we have on our plate, it unfortunately is something we're going to have to pass on.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good question. So to wrap up, we're doing an auction each day from 2 to 2. So 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. It's a 24-hour auction.
So
you
we're
can
2
bid all
hours.
night.
We're 2 hours into the first one.
We're 2 hours into the first one. Our starting bid at the start of this live stream was $410 for this lovely operator system. It's black. It's got rainbow stitching. It was made in-house by our very talented and beautiful Emily. She is a really badass stitcher, so we know this one is exceptionally good quality. We have made some little iterations and changes to make the changes.
We've taken into consideration some of the shortcomings
Of the original design. So it is a next step, but not a massive change, and it's very pretty. So yeah.
Great.
If you want to ask questions about our operator system, we have a channel for that because it was hard for people to figure out in our Discord. And if you want to chat with us generally, we are also in Discord pretty regularly.
Yep. So we'll see you.
Tomorrow at this time.
Continue bidding for the operator system, or come back tomorrow
capes.
or the next day for capes.
For rainbow capes. Rainbow capes.
So awesome.
Yeah. Questions?
Thanks for joining us.
Conclusions.
Conclusion.
Thank you. Stay badass, my friends, and help us raise some money for the Trevor Project.